Somewhere there's a place for us. Oh, there's a place for us. Mm-hmm. There's a place for us. Hi, Miss Queen making marks. There's a place. Hey, Chris. There's a place. Yes, we back, Lucy. For us. Oh, there's a place. For us. There's a place, the great Danielle and Vivuti B. Hey, Brianna. Yes, Brianna, we done left off my phone. Now I'm back on the computer, honey. Liggity Leah told me to come back, honey. She done campaigned with everybody for me to come back on here. Liggity Leah did, but she not in here yet. There's a place. Hey, Ricardo and R. Nicole. For us. Oh, there's a place for us. There's a place for us. Oh, there is a place for us. Yes, there is a place for us. I know they didn't think I was coming back because I took so long, but I had to go and use the restroom and wash my hands and all that stuff. Then I had to make me some moonshine, honey. Yeah. So I don't know how long we're gonna be on here, but there's a moonshine and some chips. There's some moonshine. Hey, Miss Carruthers. Hey, Matt. There is some moonshine, Chris. Ricardo. Mm-hmm. 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 Iron Angel 505. Monique Clark coming. Monique, are you sharing? Yeah. Here, Monique. There is a chill for Monique. Oh, look, Monique, you bid it. Okay. Mm. They outside the White House. They outside the White House telling 45 to come outside. And they promise they won't jump. They outside the White House telling them to come outside. Disco night lip polish, honey. Come on with disco. I had to reapply some more, Brie, because that first batch was gone. I had talked it away. Usually lip polish don't leave. That was something new I was trying. And I lined it with gold. Do you like Lay's stacks or Pringles better? I like Lay's stack better. Mm-hmm. See how I just laid it on my tongue and it just went on and on. And I used to love Pringles when they first came out, but ever since I tasted these Lay's, it just honey, just something new, honey. Mm-hmm. Look, wow. This is like a Miles candy bar. Now you see it? Now you don't. Michelle. Michelle had another death in her family. Her uncle, her cousin. Y'all pray for Michelle. We praying for Michelle. Oh, baby, that moonshine is good, honey. Now what I need is already up in here in New York dealing with COVID-19, which I hate to watch the news because it's he depressing. Someone posted a video post on Twitter a video of someone managing to steal a weapon, a forklift in Oakland, and they just used it to break into a store to stores. Crazy shit. Baby, they just stealing. They just stealing honey bun. A honey bun. Yes, I want a honey bun, honey. But I'm not gonna eat no honey bun. I ate one earlier. Can't have no two in one day. That's ooh. That's Corrupt to say I barely been to work 3 hours and I've done ate all my all my snacks. You ate all your snacks. Article, don't that moonshine have that pretty orange color? I said, yes, honey. Throw that orange. She is really pretty, honey. When you get up on her, look, girl, it look like, baby, look like it came straight from Florida. Feel like it came straight from Florida, honey, don't it? I gotta finish dinner. BRB, honey. Good to see y'all, Miss Leah. Hey, Miss Leah. Maria Shopper, they are really tearing up, and they took the Atlanta city leaders denouncing violence, honey. It's too late, honey. But today, honey, article ain't that pretty orange, honey? Ooh, it's shimmering. Yeah, wasn't it shimmering? I saw that too, honey. I was like, girl, got a little glitter in it, look like, honey. But I hope it don't have no glitter in it, because the mama don't need to be drinking no glitter. But it is pretty, honey. I had that. Mm. Let me open my gift. Let me open my. Want to open it, honey. I want to open it. I'm gonna wait till after here because I get distracted trying to do that, honey. They burned the Mercedes dealership in Oakland. What? But you know, when you say that, you see that and you hear, you be like, what? But it's like they have insurance on them cars, honey. They have insurance on them. They all right. But that building, they got insurance on that building too, honey. But yes, we're gonna wake up to a lot of mess tomorrow, honey, in New York, Atlanta, uh, Minneapolis, honey, Las Vegas, Denver, DC. Baby, they done went on a tearing spree, honey. Rochelle said, don't touch the Chevy dealer. Honey. They done tore it up, baby. They done tore it up. People tired, honey. Yes, honey. And the police, and see, and then, and like we say, honey, look at it, Leo. You supposed to be telling us the difference between the first degree murder, second degree murder, and third degree murder. You supposed to be breaking it down for us, but you was busy. So now you come on. Since you got us back, honey, let us know. Because everybody, a lot of people are upset, including the family, because the family wanted the police officer to be charged with first degree murder, but he's been charged with third degree murder and manslaughter. So what's the difference between the three murders? Legally live. Mm-hmm. Brianna said, I'm so glad the people in Memphis doing peaceful protests. They all start out peaceful. I type slow, so bear with me. Okay. Matt say Fox News reporter and crew got ran out of the White House. Someone stole the reporter's microphone and threw it on his head. Baby, y'all on Fox News, baby. Y'all on that crew. Just to know that was not third degree murder. Attorney is tripping. That was not third degree murder. Attorney is tripping. Okay. That's what they've been charged with. So legally Leah, she's typing, but she's finna break it on down to us because uh The first degree murder, they was talking about you got to show that it was intentional. But when you got your foot on somebody's neck for over almost 10 minutes, honey, that's intentional to me, honey. Hey, CSB Chicago, CSJ Chicago. This is our second go round. You just getting here on the second go round. We've been in here, honey. I was on my phone earlier. Rebel TV said, "What's wrong with my damn notification?" Everybody have that problem. You need to go and re-notify. Go back in there and re-notify. Push the notification button again. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I'll fall out if one of them make it over the White House fence. Child, they're not trying to do all that. They're not trying to do all that, but they are out there telling them like, come on outside, honey, come outside." Dr. King teaches us that nonviolence is the only road to freedom. Or is it? Is it? Because if that's what we were taught, honey, then it seems like we should be freer than we are now. He knew George from working the security at nightclub. I told him that earlier, honey. Yes, honey, they knew each other. I love the name. I think it signifies much laughter and humor, which is needed in the world today. You know what name? Laughing hyenas? I have a question about the hyenas. When and where was this conceptualized, Miss Sophia? The laughing hyenas, because of the term laughing hyenas. And that's what I do, comedy. I'm a comedian, so comedians is just like laughing. So it's just like it's very fitting. If I'm a comedian, then what do I want my fan base to be? You know, laughing hyenas. It's just that simple. It wasn't no deep thought put into it, honey. Just like the term was already out there, laughing hyenas. And it's all about we all about having laughing, having fun. The degrees are different for cops. Okay, legally live. Third, no intent, but there's a disregard for life. Okay. There's no intent but disregard life. So that's what they said. That's what they were saying on the news today, that there was no intent, but it was a disregard for life if the person ended up dying, because the person ended up dying. So they're saying it was third degree because there was no intent. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional, and it wasn't premeditated. Okay. What's important to know here is that the DA cannot overcharge, or else the case might be thrown out. Okay. And then Brianna said, "I hate living in the United States. We can't change racism. We have to admit there's African American racists too." Race, you are, it don't matter what color you are. You can be a racist no matter what color you are. Oh, yes. What? Okay. George plays, brother plays NBA, and he was on Breakfast Club and broke down crying. I know I had a friend that played in the NBA, and they called each other twins, but they weren't real brothers. They were just good friends because they had a mutual friend, and the friend was telling one told him that, you look just like my homeboy. Y'all may be related. How to look like, and then when they met each other, he said that they looked at each other like, "Who your dad? Know who your dad is," and they became friends. It's better to undercharge with second and manslaughter and then go up. Okay. Now, what is the deal with second? Because they say it's a big jump from first degree to third. So why not, if they're not going to charge them with first degree, because it's like, why not charge them with second degree? So what is the stipulations for to be charged with second degree murder as opposed to third degree murder? No, I didn't see Jamie Foxx last night. Yeah, Play Brothers. Uh-huh. The NBA player who said they were twins. Yes, Steven Jackson. That's who it is. Thank you, Matt. Steven Jackson. That's his name. He was real hurt when he heard it. The intent element is what's missing. That's tricky to prove because you have to show what a person is thinking. Oh, okay. But first degree is death penalty status. That's what we want for them. But the intent element is what's missing. Okay. But if somebody, if like he was, he was on that man's neck, had his knee on that man's neck for almost, they said like almost 9 minutes. We say 10, almost nine. But they say then somebody took his pulse and they said that he did not have a pulse. And and after they told him that he didn't have a pulse and he was non-responsive, he still kept his knee on his neck for 2 minutes and 30 seconds after that. So how is that not intentional? If you already know that the person is non-responsive and they they don't have a pulse. If first is capital murder, they may not have the death penalty in Minnesota. Let me look. They do because that's what everybody's saying. They do, I think, because they wanted them to get the death penalty. In order to get the death penalty, I think they have to charge them first degree murder, first degree murder. But yeah, just like I say, honey, that was intentional. Once somebody tell you, once the person already done told you, been pleading with you since they've been there, I can't breathe, and then on top of that, somebody say, check his pulse, and they don't have a pulse, and he's not responding, and you still keep your knee on his neck for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So you intentionally killed him because and then it's just like, and a lot of people are saying that, that has death penalty. Minnesota has death penalty. By the way, this is not legal advice, just education. Okay, so so that's intent, and then on top of that, uh, one of the doctors on CNN today, he also said that we talking about, if he couldn't get no air, if he can't, he can't breathe, talking about he can't breathe. And because of the report that came out, the medical examiner's report that came out today, talking about that the knee in his neck probably wasn't the cause of his death. But one of the doctors on CNN said, but what they didn't tell you all was that when somebody has a knee on somebody's neck like that, they could also affect the oxygen going to the brain. So if they cutting off the oxygen supply to the brain, then that, could be a cause of death too. So it did have something to do. It was a cause of death if he had his knee on his neck and he was cutting off the oxygen to his brain and stuff. He was already dead when he didn't have a pulse. So that doesn't prove intent. The homicide is complete. No. If he don't have a pulse and you still on there, then that gives me that and legally say that the intent is state of mind and that can't be measured, honey. So it's just like so it's like you say, and that's probably why they can't do the first degree murder because it's just like they. But this is how I look at it. Like they'll say that you cannot say that they intended to murder him. They just woke up that day and said, we're gonna go out here and we're gonna murder Mr. Floyd. But in my mind, I think they could say, we're just gonna go out here and murder us a black man today. So that could be premeditated. But because I'm not in his mind, I don't know, and I can't prove that, then that's the reason we can't charge them with intent, with first degree murder. Because we're not in his head. But we need to get in there and change all them laws, honey. It's just like I me, I feel like this. I feel like when we see a video like that, we don't even need to waste time. We don't need to waste time and taxpayer money on no trial. We need to just convict them and just execute them right there. Convict them one day and the next day execute them. We don't need to waste no time on no trial. We just wasted money because you got all the evidence you need, honey. Yeah, he was dead, like laying on that ground when they put him in the ambulance, honey. He was already dead, but they didn't want to tell y'all that because y'all probably would have tore it up right then. But y'all would have whooped them right then, which is probably what they needed, child. But we'll just see, and then then it's like now it's like what's the hold up on charging the other three? What's the hold up on charging them, honey? Because I already know it is the weekend, and you think people had time. You think the people had time this week. They sure got time on tomorrow. Because I'm telling you right now. But it's like with all of the looting and the rioting that has taken place or all the different places, honey, it's gonna be the conversation gonna be different tomorrow. But one of the conversations that's taking place in law enforcement is, dude, these folks, it's like they done took some kind of drug, honey. Example, intent can possibly be drawn from their past acquaintances if they had beef at their job in the past. That goes towards intent. But and there's another thing. It was just like like I was telling y'all like last night. I say, and don't fall for the overdose because what they're gonna do is go and pull up Mr. Floyd's past, what all he'd have done, what kind of record he has in the past. They don't have nothing to do with what was going on in the present moment. What we talking about. So then the same thing they should do it with the police officer. And one of the things that they have discovered with this police officer is that he has had several run-ins, and I think he has been like he done. It's been about 4 or 5 incidents that he's been involved in. But then the club owner that the club where they work, both of them work as security guard. The club owner said that he had a problem with black people. So it's just like it was a known fact that you had a problem with black people, honey. You're confusing prejudice with racism. Mm. Maybe everybody could be prejudice. Everybody could be racist. Black people could be racist. What is the definition of racism? A racist. What is the definition of a racist? There you have it. Black people could be racist. Legally, so they're probably waiting to get everything on cop one so they can charge them with, at the most, conspiracy to commit murder. But they say, according to the law in Minneapolis, that because they were with him and they were like accomplices, him, they have to be charged with the same thing. They all have to be charged with murder. They could all be charged with third-degree murder and what else? They charge with. They say they could all face the same charges because of the way the law is set up in Minneapolis. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 'cause they say all them will get it. Why did they give him a bond at $500,000? Right, he got a bond. I ain't know that. Got a bond. Shouldn't have had no bond. Mm. To be honest with y'all, I believe they just said that officer was arrested so the riots could stop. So they'll do it, honey. But then they say his wife can file for divorce. But they gonna right, Liz. That's why I asked you to just explicit. Explain a little further because there's no wrong or right answer. I think everyone's opinion should be respected. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is migrant activity we're seeing happening, honey. A conspiracy is a group of people who agree to commit a crime, but if cop one gets convicted of murder, the other can still go free. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let's set it off, baby. Let's set it off, baby. The wife will look for a way out anyway. Okay, I don't understand what I was asking. Well, we can agree to agree to disagree. I think what you're making reference to levels. I'm not talking about levels. I'm talking about facts. That Liz and Ricardo, y'all got a conversation going on there. It's too much. So the families can take their money. So the families can take their money. And I just think, and there's another question I had. I wanted to know legally, Leo. So the family. So since they have charged the one officer, could the family file a lawsuit against the police department and against those officers, against that officer, or do they have to wait? Or is it best to wait until you see if all the officers are going to be charged with something? Is a way to see after the trial if they're charged, and then after the trial, what is the best route for the family to file a lawsuit against the police department and those officers? Can they do it now, or it is the best to wait till after the trial is over? Hmm. Okay, after the trial, because verdict is evidence in the civil trial. Okay. But see, but I'm thinking about the OJ trial. After the OJ trial, OJ was found not guilty. But then they went on and sued OJ, and then the family ended up getting the judgment against OJ. And OJ was found not guilty. Hey, T. Hayes, how are you? Ugh. That she filed now, so the paperwork would be in, I would think. You gotta. Ooh. I just don't think our black people can be racist. It's just not in us. Oh, baby. Now this is the conversation we can have. This conversation, honey, but let me tell you something. I know some black people that don't like white people. I don't care what you say. It's some black people. I know some black people that don't like white people. They hate white people just like white people hate black people, honey. Baby, I'm telling you, honey. Give me a swig on this. It's disgusting to try to compare blacks to those pigs. Mm-mm. Oh, baby. But moving on, honey. So you're unable to say that black people aren't racist. And they laugh, honey. Aren't racist. As a whole, it's impossible. You don't know every black person. We say every black person, we say black people. Not all black people, some. Hmm. That helped a lot legally, Leah. We appreciate it. I know I do, honey. Yes, child. Coco JB, it's hard to move on, Miss Sophia. That is why she is getting a divorce so they cannot take money. Mm. Yes, now they told me to come back, child. It's time for you to go to sleep, Miss Sophia. Brown sugar brown. Oh no, I'm up tonight. I'm up tonight, honey. I got my rest. And today is Saturday. I don't have to go to the radio station, honey. I'm good. Oh, I'm good. Lindsay, I didn't say all. I didn't say all. No, that was somebody else that said. I read somebody else comment, Lindsay. Um, Myron and I need to have a legal moment on Zoom. It's better explained verbally. Okay, well, hope hopefully we'll be able to do Zoom tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be able to do Zoom tomorrow. Tomorrow. Legally, I missed the conversation, but black people can be racist, in my opinion. Oh, that moonshine got you feeling good. Oh, you clock Natalie. Baby, I really want to dive over there and get me a honey bun. Oh, you know what? I had a honey bun, but it was yesterday. It's after 12. This is a new day. This is a new day, honey. This is a new day, and I can get a honey bun, honey. Rebel TV say, get StreamYard. StreamYard. Let me write that down, honey, because y'all keep telling me StreamYard, and every time I'm here, I'm gonna say, y'all know, child. I already ain't got. They say my computer say, baby, listen. Go on my phone with StreamYard. Let me download StreamYard on my phone. Leave the say, I have to finish my burger, honey. Oh no, not tomorrow. I'll be traveling, honey. Oh, Sophia, tell it. That's so true. And some of them, it's coming from oppression things that they have to go through. So while I don't fault them, it is a valid statement. Thanks for doing this live tonight. I'm just so disgusted with all this, but killing our black folks every day, it's gotta stop. Must stop. Andre. Thank you. No problem. Loot that honey bun, girl. Ooh, sit your ass down, Sophia. No more honey buns for the rest of the week. Sit your ass down, Sophia. No more honey buns for the rest of the week. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Uh. Tony Fox said people get racism and prejudice confused, honey. Fact is, there's no comparison. Okay. She waited on Superman to show up. Oh, who waiting on Superman to show up? Baby, listen. So what are y'all doing today? What are y'all doing today? What are you all doing today? What do y'all have planned today? Where do you get these off topics? Brianna, where do you get these off topics, honey? Ricardo Lindsay, comparison. When since could we never ever become compare racism? Baby, let me just I'm just oh my goodness, honey. Tony. Oh. Oh no, Miss Leah, you legally Leah, you the one who had me to come back and I said, okay, I gotta cook my meat. Today has me about to eat like a weather girl. Oh, T Hayes, I cannot see my message. There's a T Hayes? I cannot see my message. Where's your message, T Hayes? Type it again. You probably had some cursing and stuff in there, and they were saying you got to get that approved, girl. She got some strong language in there. Got to get that approved. Send it back. T. Hayes. I cannot. Mm. Oh, she said, Miss Sophia, I'm not leaving. You just cooking. Oh, you just gonna be cooking. Okay. All right. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think the next step should be for the mayors of these cities? What do y'all think the next step should be for the mayors? What should be the next step? You're welcome, Rebel. It's outrageous. Now, Les, I'm relaxing. Just in awe about everything. Had me with a whole attitude, looking crazy at work. Mm. So she relaxing, baby. She relaxing. She relaxing today. You cleaning up, lickety live. You're, I don't know. I wouldn't want to have their job. Brianna. Oh, okay. Brianna said I get these off topic because I've heard a relative where it's gone. Her relative say that me and her aren't black because we are mixed, and then I get sick of it. Walk back, open up. I mean, we are still in the midst of pandemic. Yes, honey. They should not have given the murderer bail. That is going to start something for sure tomorrow, honey. Mayor should continue to listen to the people that's hurting. Okay. It frightens me that the world today frightens me. I was so surprised that the mayor of Baton Rouge made a statement, but I am glad she did. We're already, we already, we already had the Alton Sterling issue. To get all policemen a psychological evaluation, honey. Oh man, the mayors need to clean up first. Where's the mayor of Chicago? Y'all be talking about her. I haven't seen her. Ooh, my God. Oh, Lord Jesus. I just looked up on the television, honey. They showing you, oh, the CNN, honey. They showing us the damage at that CNN. Oh, girl, they, oh my God. Girl, like somebody had through. I ain't gonna. I need to turn this TV off, honey, because I need to watch this later. I need to see this later. I ain't see all this, honey. Maybe they done threw bottles and all that at the police, honey. Out the window, girl. Oh, still on lockdown in New Jersey. I wish they would safely open up, please. Not respecting social distancing. People not respecting social distancing, honey. No, they not trying. New Jersey, y'all down there showing out in New Jersey because y'all was showing out today too, yesterday too, honey. Lightfoot told Trump, F you, honey. Baby, can I tell you that it's all over? That is all over. This is like the news media, like when they doing live shots, when they're live and everything. They cannot, it's just that's what they have sprayed on. They have used spray paint to spray on buildings. And that's all you see is fuck 12. 12 is the police. That's what they call the police 12. That's all you see is fuck 12. And then tonight they was on there, fuck Trump. Fuck 12, fuck the police, fuck Trump. That's all they were saying, honey. I'm like, girl, there's something else, honey. But and then what you call, let me tell you, my girl Joy on MSNBC, Joy, she was on last night and she was live. And excuse me, like to share this video, like to share this video. One of the reporters was out there, and he was the reporter was live. So this girl had just came up and she was just hollering and fuck Trump and then and fuck Trump. And so the man Joy, they went back to Joy. Joy was laughing. Yeah, AM Joy child, Joy Reid. Joy was laughing and she was smiling. She had the smirk on her face. She was like, excuse the language that y'all hear. You know, we live and this is live. But Joy was looking like, girl, I'm with your sister. Go ahead and say it one more time. But baby. But but y'all we need to laugh at hyenas everywhere, baby. Laughing hyenas need to tell, calm down. And then this child, I'm just watching this. Girl, let me turn this TV off, honey, because I keep looking at that and I see them images up on TV and it's distracting. I just want to watch them. Because the child is up there. They are just throwing stuff at the police, honey. And you don't have on a face mask and then they know who you are. So later on they are going to have your picture and they're gonna be looking for you, baby. They come and get you. Mm-hmm. You assaulting a police officer, honey. You're gonna be charged. Yes. Calm down. Calm down. Everybody calm down, baby. This unit, honey. I like ooh. But yes, honey. But uh yeah, the mayor's gotta get this stuff together. We gotta get this stuff together, honey. I was took it from the moment they arrested CNN reporter. That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. Live on television. Live on television. He was live on television reporting. And they arrested him. And now the thing is, they arrested him and they said then they released a statement talking about once we identified that they work for CNN, then we released them. It's like, no, that man was when you were arresting him, or when you was around him, he was showing you his badge, and they were telling you, we work for CNN. We are live on CNN right now. We are live on CNN right now. Then the black reporter is the one they arrested. A block down, they had another CNN reporter, a white guy. They approached him before they approached the black guy. They approached the white guy a block away. And he just showed him his credentials, told him he worked with CNN and all that, and they left him alone. They go down here to the black guy. He's showing his credentials and everything. They end up putting him in handcuffs. And then they cuffed the whole crew. And then they say, "Do you think it was racism?" And he didn't want to say it, but it's just like, well, what else could it be? And he said, "This is the reason that we are here because of the way black people are being treated by white police officers." He said, "Then for us to be live on the air and for everybody to see this, and then Wolf Blitzer said, he said, I have friends that were calling me all around the world, calling me, like, what is going on in America? He said, what is going on in America? I cannot believe how they are treating this reporter out here and he's live on the air. Don't they know he's live? And so he was like, well, yeah, he said, I have friends that are calling me from all over the world trying to figure out what is going on in America. And so it's just like, what other explanation can you give for that? Because you just did the same thing to a white guy a block away, work for the same company. Then you come down here and you're dealing with a black guy. They arrested him, they arrested his photographer, they arrested the producer, and they arrested the cameraman. And then the governor, the governor got so heated, the governor had called him. So the guy came, the reporter said they took him down to a van. He said, and he kept asking him, why were y'all arrested? Why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested? And he said that nobody would answer that question. Then the guy that was taking him to the police car or the van, wherever they put him, he asked him, he said, why am I being arrested, sir? He said, I can't tell you. I'm just following orders. But nobody could tell him who gave that order. And then they end up taking him. He said we was down there for about 30 minutes where they kept us in the van. He said then they drove off and they was taking us down to the police station. Then on top of that, his mama saw it and his grandmother. and they already see what's going on. So the mom and the grandma they worried. Then they don't know where they taking them. So the mom and the grandma they call them and everything. So then the president of CNN he ended up calling them once they, the governor told them let them go, leave them alone. He said, "What are y'all doing? Let them go." And they end up calling the mom and the grandma and letting them know that he was out, they were safe, they was okay. But and I'm telling y'all, during these protests, y'all need to look at these police officers that are out here forming these lines and stuff. You don't hardly see no black police officers. The 2 to 3 days that I've been watching this, I've only seen two black police officers. It's all these white police officers, especially in Minnesota, Minneapolis, honey. Y'all definitely should be having the black police officers out there. But then again, it's just y'all created this. The white police officers created this problem, so they need to be the ones on the front line. They don't have. You don't see no black police officers. I've seen two. Like I say, honey, God got us. God got us, honey. God got us. But y'all need to Google Cornell West. Cornell West, because Cornell West was on CNN, and he was talking about it. He was talking about it, honey. He was talking about it, honey. And he even went as far as to say, we had a black president, a black, surgeon general, a black, he said they couldn't get it done. He said they couldn't get it done. And he said it's gonna be he said it's gonna get worse. He said it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. He said it's gonna get worse. He said it's ugly. He said it's ugly. It's gonna get uglier because the people who they almost say the people they said the white people try to act like they don't know what's going on or they don't understand how black people are feeling or why black people are feeling the way that they're feeling. And they say until the white people understand that they are the problem when it comes to this situation, it's gonna get worse. And he said what is scary? He said what is scary for white America? He said what is scary for white America now is that these are young kids, and they from all different races. They say they black, they white, Hispanic, they Asians, they straight, they gay. He said transgender. He said they all. He said so now it's just like it's just like oh. He said these young ones are coming up for him. America is a social experiment that has failed and failed and fails again. What do you say? Fail, fail, and failing. Fails, fail, and failing. Mhm. And then he say Donald Trump. He said, okay, and look at what he said. He said, then you have somebody in the White House that's gonna call somebody a thug, and then he said he is a fascist thug and something else. But he said he is true to himself. He is being true to who he is. Yeah, he had laid into him. He just spoke the truth, huh, and then he just got on up out of there. Yes, everybody need to watch that clip from Cornell West. They need to also watch the clip with Val Deming. They need to watch the clip with uh, the uh, the vice president of the city council in Minneapolis. She spoke. They've been talking, and I'm telling y'all. And then y'all watch that clip of our mayor, honey, because what's called mad at our mayor. But watch that clip, honey. She was speaking truth to power, honey. She was speaking truth. That's all she was speaking was truth, Lindsay. Listen, y'all gonna get off Lindsay. She said racist pigs, no comparison. She's not. She said black people can't be no racist. You can't just say black people racist like white folk. She not buying that, honey. She not buying it. That's her opinion. Y'all leave her alone about it. That's her opinion. Trump, baby, all this, and stop calling him President Trump. I told y'all, don't call him President. Call him Donald. Call him Donald. What Whoopi Goldberg call him. What she say? Uh, you know who? I think she said you know who in the White House or something. She don't even say his name. She said you know who. Zay said, y'all still on after my nap? Zay, I was gone because I was on my phone the first time. Then Legally Liv done, she done petitioned them to tell me to stay because I was getting ready to go because the phone was dying down. She's like, go on, come back on your computer, come back on your computer. And so we came on back, honey. We came on back. Now I need somebody over here. Where's Lady Royale? I need Lady Royale over here so she come grease my scalp, child. She needs to grease my scalp, honey. Ooh, Lord Jesus, honey, my scalp, honey. Come grease mama scalp, Lady Royale. Tomorrow she going to Florida tomorrow. Child, get somewhere and sit down. Come over here and grease mama scalp. Ooh, but yes, child. But I'm gonna try to Zoom today. I'm gonna try to Zoom today. Get y'all on here and we could be zooming. Look at her. This she gonna have some smart since McGrano do flakes. She's like, what? You nominated yourself to come back. I was just your campaign manager. Ooh. Mr. 6 feet 8. It's sad all the way around. I'm still over the fact that some the people partaking in tearing up Atlanta are not even concerned about the cause. They're just in it for clout and the steal. Hmm. Miss Sophia, have you ever done or even thought about call-ins on your show? Yes, yes, I've thought about it. We gonna get it together where y'all can call in. Where y'all can call in. Yes, and baby, first gotta get this computer, get a good computer, honey. So y'all can call in. Yeah, we thought about all that. We got all that coming, honey. I know y'all say, you always talking about we all got all that coming. When is it gonna get here? All I saw was you still trying to get your scalp grease. Who was that? We got the pandemic and riot going on. Didn't they burn the pandemic away? Did they burn the pandemic? Baby, listen, I'm still trying to get my scalp grease and I'm still trying to get what do you think the mayor should do first? Miss Sophia, what do you think the mayors should do first? Well, first of all, the mayors have to get on one accord with the governors. That's one. And the mayors, the governors, and the police chief have to get together and come up with a plan. Just like I was telling you about us, they're going to come up with a plan. They need to tell us what they plan on doing and how they're going to execute it and all of that. Because until then, everything's just going to be running wild. People just going to be running wild and looting. Because you already know, honey, once these people find out, because I'm telling you, and I know y'all saw it too. Uh, I know I'll definitely be calling in. Everybody gonna be calling in, child. Yes, I'm missing scratching and greasing my granny scalp, honey. Wasn't that the thing, honey? Come and scratch and grease ain't the scalp. But I'm telling you, the police are scared. The police, y'all, they have scared. you know how, and it's not funny, honey. I got some things to say about these backward people, honey. You know how when we see these videos of these people they post on social media, these people they be on that whatever they on, and they done just got butt naked and just walking down the street. And they say, "Oh, they on there such. He needs some milk. He needs some milk." I'm telling you, the police is like they had ran into just a group of those people. Honey. The police like, what is going on? These damn zombies tonight. We out here. Look like we out here and we in a Thriller video, honey. This is Michael Jackson Thriller, honey, because they not backing up. They're not backing up. I'm telling you. And then they was out there in Minneapolis, honey. They was sitting there. They was throwing that tick gas up there. They was just tick gas, tick gas, tick gas, tick gas, tick gas, tick gas, just throwing it, throwing it, throwing it, just like big old, look like a cloud up in the sky. It was so much tear gas. And them folks was out there like, they was inhaling that tear gas and blowing it back. The police like, man, what? So like, come on, let's get me. Come on, gee, we finna get out of here. Then on top of that, they getting hit with bricks. They are hitting them with bricks. You know, the folks throwing them bricks and they hit them harder. Then they got them things. They got them old them helmets on their head. And you can't see them bricks when they coming in the back of you and all that, honey. They was landing them bricks on them police officers, honey. Care how much gear you got on, you gonna feel that brick. Mm. Oh, Mr. 6'8", 6 feet 8. So Sophia, I use StreamYard on my laptop to do my show. It should work. $25 a month for unlimited hours. Mm. I saw you today. What was you on there talking about today? I saw you. I was watching you for a little taste. You on there talking about something. What was it? Being mannish. No, you weren't being mannish. But I was watching you a little bit. I be cruising through there watching everybody and watching a little some, a little this and a little that. Like somebody said, they just want to use real bullets. They sure do. But one of the people here at StreamYard has changed the game for YouTube content creators. I need a joint now. Ooh, Brianna, you want a joint? These young girls don't know how to grease gap like my generation know how to grease gap. One mid. T Hayes, you don't know nothing about no grease, no scalp. Well, how about everybody fly down here? Come grease my scalp. Get my rat comb and come in here and grease my scalp. Baby, life has changed. Life has changed. So the T Hayes, you just have to get over it, girl. You just have to get over it, child. Just like these young girls don't know nothing about no slips. They don't know nothing about no stockings. They don't know nothing about no scarf to cover up. It's a different world, huh? It's a different world, baby. You gotta go and accept. You better get on board. Yeah, get on board. It's a different world, honey. Look, Lady Royal, pass the joint, Brianna, and I told even Smoke, cause baby, mm, child, how I'm over here with these two distractions and talking about Hill Harper. Excuse me. Tamarind behind for calling Zaya a young man under his friend Gabrielle Union's IG post. Yes, Sophia, preacher. They don't know nothing about that girl. Baby, half of them, they don't know nothing about no bras. Baby, they put these tight dresses on with them big old titties and them tight dresses and no bras. Girl, it's a different time, honey. It's a different world. You better get on board. Ooh. How you doing, Maddie, in the morning? Man ain't coming. I called Maddie too. She answered the phone. That can make your legs look amazing. They sure don't, girl. They, oh my God, DJ. The great day, yeah, she was talking about doing they mammies didn't even comb their hair or show them how to care for their hair. Oh, baby, these times are different. Times are different. Times are different. We just have to adjust to the times. You cannot be bitter and be angry about the times because times are different. And just be done with it, honey. Child, it's too hot for them stockings and things. Your ass been them fainted from a heat stroke. See that? My grandmother says, they say that if a nigga don't have nothing else, they gonna have an excuse. Somebody, it's gonna be too hot. Baby, when they was back there marching, when Martin Luther King was back there marching, they had on stockings, slips, dresses, hats, gloves, and heels. And the men had on suits, button-up shirts, ties, hats, shoes, and socks. So ain't no such thing as you can be them passed out, honey. No, you ain't gonna be having no stroke. They ain't had no stroke. They was marching in the heat, dressed up like they was on their way to church. Hello, somebody. That's just an excuse for not putting on no stockings and not wearing no slip. And the designers done joined on board with y'all and they ain't putting no liners in the dress. And the reason I know, because I ain't got no lining in mine. Ooh. Then you be talking about you gotta air it out. Your kid it needs some air. It can't get no kid, can't get no air. My kid it need a breeze going through that. Ooh. But stop letting everybody in your kitty, honey. It could breathe, honey, but you letting everybody shoot everything up in your kitty. That's why it's so hot. You got all that stuffings up in there, honey. Stop letting people shoot stuff in your kitty. Oh. Ooh, y'all just go to the job interview with your legs naked, honey. I used to wear stockings, but I called them pantyhose. Well, you ain't wear stockings, you wore pantyhose. Pantyhose and stockings, two different things. Stockings, honey, baby. Ooh, pantyhose and stockings. You wore pantyhose, baby. You didn't wear stockings. She said I wore stockings, but I called them pantyhose. Well, you wore pantyhose, baby. You didn't wear no stockings. Oh, oh. Miss Queen make a noise about mom. You so shady. What are you talking about, honey? And they still got hit with rock sticks, bombs, dogs, spit, and everything. Yeah. And they made a way for us. And that's what's so sad about what we see today. All that they did and all they put on the line and all of the bruises and the beatings that they took. And look at what we doing today. Mm, mm, mm. Now that's what I wish I could do. I really wish. I wish I had the power to bring the dead back just to interview them to see how they feel about what is going on, honey. Do you see that? Miss Sophia, do you think that incident had something spiritual going on? Because that policeman looked like he was in a trance. I'm telling you. He looked like a neo-facet, looked like a KKK. When they took his and everybody, a lot of people saying that about he didn't care. They said that he put his hands in his pockets and he still had his knee on that man's neck, and he just looked like he was just confident. He didn't have no shame, and he just looked like ain't nothing gonna happen to me, ain't nothing gonna happen to me, and he just putting the majority of his weight on that man's neck. And it's just like a lot of people say he looked evil. He looked evil. And then when I saw his mug shot, saw how young he is, and he looked like one of them people that was down there carrying them tiki court torches. You know, he looked like one of them people. And so now, and then the thing that I want to say, and I know, and I want to say, I want to see his mom and his dad. Since he's young and he's acting like that, I want to see his parents, and I want to know. I want to know, just like they dig up everybody else's past, I want to know the mom and the dad's past and the grandparents. I want to know what he come from for him to look that evil and for him to commit that heinous act. And I want to know where he come from, because he's rooted in that thing. And then he end up on the police force. And see, that's another thing we have to realize, honey. These evil folk like him, and it's a whole lot of them like him, and that are judges and that are police officers, and they work in different places and stuff. And they play the game to get in. They pretend to be human beings to get in these positions. And once they get in these positions as police officers and judges, the real them come out. It's no different than what I did when I first started out doing drag. I had to dress like when I started out. I had to dress because this is what the girls were giving. And although this is what I wanted to give, I had to start out, I had to play the game to get my foot in the door. And once I got my foot in the door and people, gravitated towards me and who I was able to slowly reveal who I wanted to be, which is this. I didn't want to put all this on because that's not what I'm in this for. I'm not trying to be no woman. I'm not trying to be no, I'm just this comedy. But now I'm a lady. Because I know some of y'all said, what? What are you saying? But it's just like, seriously, I had to play the game. And then that's what they do. They play the game. They play the game, and then not only that, they play the game, but they have people in positions to help them through the channel. It's just like, you got to play the game. You got to do this. You got to do this. I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to walk you through it. So they don't have to work. The black people out there trying to become police officers, going through hell and high water, trying to pass exam and the test, all of that, and doing all this and get to all these people and da da da. But these people got people that are walking them in the door, knowing that they are evil, but they wearing these smiles and looking like normal people because they already know, oh, my uncle, my granddaddy, they ushering me in. All you got to do is smile. Listen, all you got to do is smile and do your stuff, and be friendly, act friendly. Then when they get in, pull the mask off, and there they go. And then just like they help somebody help them get in the system, they going back and get somebody else and helping them get through the system. And then they're not going in there one at a time. They're going in there groups at a time. Groups. And that's why they in there and they so comfortable doing what they do because they are all cut from the same cloth. That's right, Lindsay. Privilege. Yes, child. And baby, no, we can't. And then it's just like even with Trump now, and that's a lot of things with all these distractions that are going on. And I keep telling you, all these distractions that are going on, baby. They are stacking these courts with these racist judges. These are just local courts in your states. They putting all these racial judges in these courts. So when you go to court, you ain't gonna have a chance. You go into the court, honey, baby. Oh, this was one that was out there looting. We got her license plate number. They was out there looting and stealing stuff. And all right, man, we're gonna sentence you to 3 months in jail, and then you're gonna have to pay a such fine. And he says, but let me tell you something, baby. The world is so messed up right now. And you would think with the way that the coronavirus and all of this killing and everything, and they destroying this police precinct and all this, and unemployment is so high, you would think the world is so messed up that there is no way. All the courts are closed. The majority of the courts are closed. They're not having no, can't go to court. The courts are closed. You know, people can't file evictions and all of that. The courts are closed. You would think, girl, the world is so messed up. It's gonna take us some time to get this back. They're gonna have to start over from scratch, from the beginning. And you would think they're gonna have to throw Sally Mae out all them bills that everybody got from Sally Mae, they're gonna think, girl, they gotta throw all that out. They can't get that together no more. And girl, all these people that taxes, they owe taxes, back taxes and all that. Girl, they're gonna have to forgive them. They're gonna have to forgive all them bills. They're gonna have to let that go. Baby, they're gonna get that back together. They're gonna get that back together, and they're gonna be sending you letters about, you owe Sally Mae, you owe back taxes, and they're gonna get all that together. But it's taking till why they can't send me my damn stimulus check? Yeah, as I say, Mama done got back on that stimulus check, but it's just like for real. Now the stuff that we owe them, they can go back and put it up, and they can't. I don't care how the system jam and how it's over jammed and overworked and all that. They never lose. They never lose what we owe them. But when it comes to us, them paying us what they owe us, oh baby, it's just like you got to go through this, you got to go to this department, you got to go to this, you got to go to all these different steps, huh? But as soon as the world open back up, Sally Mae shit is still ain't been touched. The IRS stuff ain't been touched. Uncle Sam stuff ain't been touched. Everything we owe Uncle Sam, all that ain't been touched. Ain't nothing. It's just like, oh, the system jamming, and they got all that stuff got deleted. It got wiped out. We'll never hear that about Sally Mae and the IRS. They don't never get their stuff wiped out. Mm-hmm. But like, child, my honey, this baby, the world. Can they hit Sally Mae in the surf? And all y'all need to get together. Y'all need to have everybody that have Lexus. Y'all need to get together get a time and a date where everybody say, Lexus, destroy Sally Mae. Lex, delete the files at the IRS. y'all, y'all still know about Lexus. Play Prince. No, honey. Lexus, destroy Sally Mae files. Brianna, you gone, Bree. Oh, you ain't never seen Colin Kaepernick play football, Bree? Oh, baby, you better go Google it then. You better Google it when he was with the 49ers. With his old fine, sexy, cute red self. I still like him dark, though. Still like him dark and fine like Michael Vick, honey. Yes, I do. Sophia, if you tell we're going to add more money to your account, if I tell what, honey? Alexis. Oh, yes, honey. Lexus, destroy Sally Mae files. And all that. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes, that's my baby tag, honey. She says, stay blessed and encouraged. Please generate wealth for yourself and your family. Amen, honey. Yes, honey, he is a fine man. Sally Mae make me sick. One of the student loans that was not on the list for payment to be waived. F Sally Mae. Oh, destroy Sally Mae. I'm sick of her trying to take my joy. Oh, yes, honey. And then look, and then since he got in there, because since Donald Trump got in there, honey, they really sending out the letters about the student loans and everything. Yes, honey. They really sending them letters out about the student loan. They mess with people about student loan paying them back. Real presidents ain't been worried about them student loan, baby, yet because they didn't know them student loan was a hoax and y'all done got over on folks and getting them loans and all that stuff. And I told you, my interest was worse than my loan, more than my loan, honey. Like I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. So they sent me this. They said, here go your student loan bill. Here go your student loan bill. All right. I ain't got no money for no student loan bill. But then somebody told me what you need to do is, oh, can legally live to buy. Why do y'all bring the Equifax deal to honey? They got that, cause girl, I'm to the point now where I don't give a damn about no credit. You know what I say, honey? I don't give a damn about no credit. You know, like the credit. Once your credit ruined, it just ruined, honey. So then, but somebody did tell me when you get to the student loans and all that, even with people when you're old, your credit cards and all that, just set up a plan. Even if you send them $1 a month, or you send them $1, it's just like just send them $1. You can even send them a quarter. You send them a quarter, they'll show that you're making a payment. They can't get mad at you because you just sending a quarter. It said, child, you'll be paying it for the rest of your life, but at least it won't go against you because you're making a payment. You're making a good faith payment, honey. You're making a quarter, making $1 payment or a quarter, honey. So it's like, child, honey, go on. I just say, and then it's just like with credit, like people that's worried about their credit. Let me tell you something that I learned about credit. Look at the Leah, you in here? Look at Leah in here, honey. Yeah. One thing I learned about credit because I was worried about my credit. I was worried about my credit. And it was, let's go against my credit. Let's go against my credit. Now, my mama got A1 credit. My sister and my mama, they got A1 credit. My credit is a little shattered, but it could be repaired. But what I learned about credit is cash is better than credit. When you mess up your credit, cash speaks volumes. Because once I was in the process of repairing my credit, that's when they came up with the new system where if you got cash, you just have to if you got bad credit, you just have to pay more. It's just like with if you want organic fruit or you want regular fruit. If you want this organic fruit, you're gonna have to pay more. And that's how credit is with credit and cash. Because they say, well, if you got bad credit, you ain't gonna be able to get no house. Yes, you can. Just gotta make a bigger down payment. You got bad credit, you can't get no car. Yes, you can. Just gotta make a bigger down payment. You got bad credit, you can't get no credit card. No, now they got the prepaid credit card. And you can use these, you just put your money on there, you can go and you can do everything that everybody could do with American Express and everybody can do with a Visa. You can go, put the money on there, you can rent cars, you can do everything that everybody else do. You just have to have the cash. So it's just like all the stories about, which I don't want to mess up my credit. I don't want to mess up my credit. I don't want this on my credit. I don't want to, baby, you can still get and enjoy life and do the things and get the things out of life that you want, long as you have cash. Now, when you sitting up and you ain't working and you ain't got no cash, then you ain't got no job, you ain't got no cash coming in, and you ain't got no good credit. Then you messed up. But as long as you got some cash, honey, you just gonna have to pay a little bit more for what you want. Instead of putting $1,000 down on your house, you're gonna have to put 1,500 down on your house, but you can still get your house. Instead of putting $2,000 down on your car, you're gonna have to put $3,000 down on your car, but you can still get a car, and your car note's gonna be higher, and your house note may be a little higher, but you're still in your house and you're still in your car. look, look, look at the list. Like, please don't tag me in this. Oh, that's the truth, though. That's the truth. That's the truth, though, Leah. Baby, if you got cash speaks volume, let me tell you something. And let me tell you something. The more money you got, the more privilege you have. Let me tell you something. I didn't believe it till I saw it. Let me tell you what I have. I have. Let me tell you something. When you got money, you can go to a dealership. What Lindsay say? Huh? You said about thank you, Lindsay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lindsay. Cash always works. Yeah, when you got money, You could walk in a dealership like these people out here stealing that Corvette tonight. If you got money, you can go to a dealership tomorrow, and you say, I want that, I want that red Corvette that's on display that don't have no miles on it. And they say, oh, they say, you sure you want that? You say, yeah. Say, how much is it? Say, oh, that's 75,000. I would give you 60,000 cash right now. You go drive off in that car for $60,000. Cash works like that. Baby, I know it, honey. Cause when I got the last car I got, I went to the dealership and I told them, cause that's when they had wrecked my car. The child wrecked my navigator. When I got my insurance check, I put it in the bank and I went to the dealership and I told I went, this is the last one I'm gonna tell them legally live. It's not a good look, please. He said, okay, well wait, let one more time, Leah, one more time. I went to the dealership and I cashed my little check, I put it in the bank. So I went and I told them, baby, listen, I didn't tell them everything, like Sophia, they gave me $5. I went to the dealership, I told them, I said, I want that car right there. I said, I'm not putting down but $2. I had 5, but I didn't tell them. I said, I'm not putting down but $2. I said, on top of that, I said, whatever you do with I'm not putting down no more than $2. I'm not paying. I'm not paying no more than $2 because I paid cash for it. I said, I'm not paying no more than $2. I said, that's with the tax and titles and everything that it better not go over $2 because I don't have nothing but $2. I got that car and I ain't paying no more than $2. As a matter of fact, it was less. It was like 198. But let me get out of here because my baby told me she don't want me. Don't do that. Please don't tag me. Please don't tag. Yes, honey. You don't know my story. Oh, Ma, you giving Joanne a scammer right now. Oh my God. No, honey. Uh, victory is mine. Victory is mine. It's just like what we going through. She's like, "What, Sophia? What does your title mean? Victory is mine. Victory is mine. It's just like what we going through in the world, what we're going through in the world right now, and all this chaos that's going on in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta. All this chaos that's going on in Atlanta, what's going on in Las Vegas, what's going on in Los Angeles, what's going on in DC, what's going on in Minneapolis, all this chaos and everything that's going on in the world. We still winners. We are still winners, honey. Victory is ours. Whatever you need or whatever you're going through, honey. I don't care what's going on around you, baby. You still a winner and you still gonna get it. So you got the victory. So you need to celebrate it. I don't care how it look. You don't even know how you're gonna get the money to pay this light bill. How you gonna get the money to pay? How you gonna get some money to place to get you some groceries and stuff? You don't know. I don't know. Baby, I don't know if this car no due, this insurance on this car. I don't. There ain't no money. I ain't working. I don't have my stimulus check. Ain't nothing. But I do know that I'm hooked up to the source, and I do know that whatever I need, honey, I'm hooked up to the source that can supply my every need. So if I have somebody that can supply my every need, I got the victory, honey. I ain't got to sit around and look like I don't have it. You got to look as though it's so, honey. Hello? You got to look as though it's so. You sitting over here with your hair like this, honey. But I know I want to go to the beautician to get my hair done. So I'm going to act as though my hair like this, although I know it's looking like this. But you can't tell me it's looking like this because my attitude say my hair look like this. Because I know mine on the way, mine on the way, mine on the way. Seriously, honey, that's what that title was about tonight, honey. Yes, God, honey. I told Satan, get thee behind me because victory today is mine. Yes, victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. I told Satan, get thee behind. Victory today is mine. Trust God. God will make a way out of no way. Amen. Yes, He will, honey. Yes, He will. I'm telling you. I ain't telling you what, baby. And then I took for granted, child, mama and them just talking. Grandma just talking, honey. She got money. Just don't want to give me no money. They got money. But I done been in situations, honey, where I say, baby, I don't know. And I'm telling you. And then they be talking about, you know how you hear people talk about unexpected checks in the mail? You going to receive unexpected checks in the mail. Now, I've been expecting my stimulus check, but I ain't got it in the mail yet. But I'm telling you, the day I got my residual check from that Tyler Perry movie, that was the day that they made that saying come true to me because I was not expecting no check in the mail. And then I went to the mailbox just on a regular day, just go and check my mail just like any other day. Got to the mailbox, got that check, and when I got that check out of the mailbox, I thought, you know how they send you these old fake checks? They be said this is not a real check. This is a so when I saw that check and the amount on that check, and I was like, then my name on it, I'm like, child, this ain't I said, girl, what is this, son? What is this? Because I think it's one of my old publishing clearing house, contests. They want you to enter something. So I got that check and I looked at it and the amount. And then when I opened it up and then I saw the details, you know how they had the the attachment on there, like and it's like it's Tyler Perry's I Could Do Bad All by Myself, the residuals. Baby, baby, y'all know I was hollering from the mailbox all the way into the house. And when I got in the house and I had to calm myself down, the first person I called was who? You already know. Call my mama. Because I wasn't expecting that check. And then when I saw the amount of the check, I'm thinking this is something I know this not real. And then when I saw the amount of my check, I could only imagine what Taraji P. Henson check looked like. I can only imagine what her check looked like. And Gladys Knight and the Winans Child and all them other people, Mary J. Blige. I'm like, baby, I can only imagine what they check look like if my check is looking like this. And then on top of that, what is Tyler Perry check looking like? And then, but honey, I'm just telling you, he always have a ram in the bush. He always have a ram in the bush. And then he's just like, child, don't worry. And then it's just like people look at you, and people will look at you because they know your situation. They know your situation. They say that maybe she over there on her last quarter, but you over there on your last quarter, but you acting like this, and your attitude is like this. Like I may be on my last quarter in my purse, but I got some more on the way, and I'm not finna sit up here and give you this because this is how you want me to look because you know I'm on my last quarter, and this is how you want me to look. But I'm throwing you off because I already said a prayer. And I'm looking like this because I know mine on the way, mine on the way, mine on the way. Hey, but yes, honey. And then it's just like I say, it's just like I say, honey. And then to this day, he's still doing it. I wake up some days, I wake up, honey. And I'm getting my phone just to check my messages or just to go on Facebook and do certain things. And then it's just like ding, ding. Somebody done send me a cash app. I child, please, honey. God is amazing, honey. So all you gotta do is know that you hooked up to the true source. When you know you hooked up to the true source, honey, you ain't gotta worry about nothing, honey. I got the victory, honey. Then you can't just say it and just say, I think I got the victory. No, I got it. Girl, I got the victory, honey. You gotta know you got the victory, honey. Yes, God. Yes, somebody else told me, honey, mine on the way they be singing that, honey. Mine on the way. Myron, honey, that's stuck in Myron head. Yes, honey, mine on the way, honey. And then Iana Van Zant taught me. She said, I'm never broke. She said, never say you broke. She said, I ain't never broke. She said, even when you ain't got a dime in your pocket, she said, don't ever say you broke. I said, my girl, I'm broke. She said, no, ma'am. She said, well, I ain't got no money. What you say? Say, I am temporarily out of cash. Yeah, I'm temporarily out of cash. I am temporarily out of cash. I ain't never broke. How you gonna be hooked up to a source and you broke? I'm temporarily out of cash. She ain't released my next helper yet, but it's on the way. Mine on the way. Mine on the way. Yes, child. I ain't never broke. I ain't never broke. I'm temporarily out of cash. Yeah, you gotta know you won, honey. And then it's just like the devil, honey. The devil, baby, the devil, honey, he upset with you. When he upset with you when he can't get you, he can. And then although I'm looking like this, I'm still smiling. I'm looking like this, but I'm still smiling, honey. Like, child, whatever, honey. I know, child. And see, look, she looking like this, and she smiling, and she looking like this. She just got a little smirk on her face, but she is totally ti grinning. The baby mama over here showing arm 32. This one over here, she like, okay. But mama over here smiling like she dressed like this. Yeah, so that's how you have to throw every now and then. You gotta throw the devil off and let him know, child, get off my back. And I'm not finna get in no big old fight with you, devil. I'm just saying, get off my back, leave me alone. God get him. And go on, enjoy life, honey. It's coming. It's called the law of attraction, honey. Temporary out of cash. Huh. Temporary out of cash. I ain't broke, baby. I ain't never broke. And then somebody else told me, I may be right. I may not be right, but I ain't never wrong. Y'all, you better write that down, honey. You better write that down. You tell somebody, baby, listen, you get into an argument with somebody, baby, listen, I may not always be right, but I ain't never wrong. Say, Carol, wait a minute. But if you ain't always right, you got to be right. Oh, no, ma'am. I may not always be right, but I ain't never wrong. Yes, honey, just mama. Yes, I done heard that too, honey. Baby, I'm in between blessings, honey. I ain't broke. I'm just in between blessings. Mine on the way. Mine on the way. Mine on the way. It's how I feel every time Delta wants her to. Oh, I ain't running after no money. The money that running after me, honey. Then my sister went to this church, honey. They thing was money coming to me now. Money coming to me now. Oh, Dabnergy. Hey, money coming to me now. That's what they were saying at church, honey. Baby, listen. Let me tell y'all, since I'm talking about this today, when I was on the radio, I I was I said, child, I was telling everybody, I said, this break, one break, I was like, baby, listen, people people we there's so much going on in the world and people just it's just so much going on in the world. And I said, child, they may be able to take the prayer out of the school, but they can't take the praise out of me, honey. And then I said, child, that's what we be doing. We're on this radio. I'll be on this radio every day. And I said, George, we probably need to get some more gospel music in here. Blah, 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 blah. I said, but I'm going to go and do me a praise break myself, honey. And I was playing this praise. You know how they play how the little praise breaks on Google. You can Google the little praise breaks and everything. So I had Google one, honey. And girl, we was sitting our praise song. They were playing the music. Do 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 do. Baby, we was getting it. We was getting it. Baby, then they said, all right, everybody, hold on. Everybody, I want you to bring $10 down. Bring $10 down here, put it on the offer table. I was like, girl, get out of here. We doing our praise. I had to go find me another praise break, honey, because they was sitting there trying to get them. They was trying, yeah, they wanted us to sow a seed, honey. Oh, Myron said, because I I sow seed into good ground, so that other might be blessed. Money coming to me now, honey. Yes, yes, girl. They came in there, Coco. They came in there talking about, hold on. To cut the organist off and everything. Talking about everybody, bring $10 down here to the office. So, girl, y'all charging us for this praise break? Mm-hmm. Lady Royal Supreme. I'm gonna rewatch the live just to hear Mother say, "I'm gonna let it shine, honey." Yes, I love, baby. I was sitting there tonight. I said, I want to sing this little light of mine, but I want to give my own. I want to sing my own version. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light. Yes. Sophia, does your sister go ever increasing world ministry? What is that word ministry? But I'm trying to plant seeds. I'm trying to plant seeds deep. Hmm. Yes, honey. Yes. Plant, oh, everybody. Plant your seeds in my cash app. Plant them seeds in the cash app, honey. Put my cash app down there, Lady Royal, honey, so they can plant their seeds. You see the people want to plant their seeds, girl? Go on, put my cash up down there so they can plant them seeds, honey, for my ministry. Yes, deep, honey. Attention. Regina want attention. What's your attention, honey? You got our attention. What is it, Regina Hawkins? Regina Hawkins. What is it, baby? Mm-hmm. Country church version. This little light of mine, I'm gonna live. Whoa, this little. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. I think a pastor stole that from Apostle Thomas. Coming to me now. He is in New Orleans. Money coming to me now. That's how they do it at church. They had at her church. Money coming to me now. Money coming to me now. Money coming to me now. Baby, baby, I was in there like, honey, 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 honey. But if it worked for them, it worked for them, honey. I wasn't there to judge them folks, honey. If you got something out of it, that's you. But as for me, honey, I was just, money coming to me now. They put their hand up and then they said to me, now they grab it, baby. Woo! Yes, honey. Mhm. Look at about the apostle stole it from Cathedral of Faith. Baby, all we were saying in our church, will a man rob God? You already done so in tithes and offerings. The girl. Oh, oh, baby, honey. You better channel that money, honey. Oh, several churches do that here in Louisiana. I was looking like, what is going on? Goodness, I was looking when I first went to my sister's church and they did that. Like, because you don't be expecting it, honey. What's the name of the church? I don't know the name of it, honey. My sister don't even go to that church no more, honey. It's called a quarantine service with Mother Holy Ghost. Mama be on the church looking like a cheerleader. Yeah, and they all they be hollering, oh, money coming. Say, baby, it works, honey. See, I'm in here doing it, honey. It may work for me tonight.